In the dusty heart of the American frontier, where law was scarce and survival belonged to the fastest gun, one name rose above all others: Billy the Kid. To some, he was a reckless murderer. To others, a symbol of loyalty and rebellion against corrupt power. But to everyone who crossed his path, he was unforgettable, the gunslinger who cheated death time and time again. Henry McCarty never set out to be a legend. Born in 1859 in New York City, he spent his childhood in poverty, drifting west with his ailing mother. By the time he was 14, she was gone, leaving him to fend for himself in the rough border towns of New Mexico. Quick-witted and fearless, Henry had a boyish charm that could win over strangers, but it was his temper and his gun that would make him famous. By 17, he had taken on the name William H. Bonney, though the world would soon know him simply as Billy the Kid. Baptism by gunfire. The turning point came in 1877. In a dusty saloon in Arizona, a brawl with blacksmith named Frank Cahill turned deadly. Billy shot Cahill, killing him, and fled across the desert. From that day forward, he was an outlaw. When he landed in Lincoln County, New Mexico, Billy found himself drawn into the Lincoln County War, a bloody feud between rival ranching factions. Riding with a group of hired gunmen known as the Regulators, Billy's skill as one of the deadliest Wild West gunfighters quickly became clear. He fought with loyalty to his friends, but his revolver left a trail of bodies that would haunt him for the rest of his life. What set Billy the Kid apart from other outlaw legends wasn't just the number of men he killed. It was his uncanny ability to escape the noose. Time after time, he slipped through the hands of the law like smoke through a fist. His most famous escape came in 1881, after he was sentenced to hang for the murder of Sheriff William Brady. Chained inside the Lincoln County courthouse, Billy turned the tables on his guards. He killed 2 deputies, seized a rifle, and galloped away on a stolen horse, grinning as the townsfolk watched in stunned silence. Billy's gunfights became part of frontier folklore. Witnesses swore he could fire faster than a man could blink, his youthful face masking a killer's instinct. Estimates say he killed at least 8 men, though tales of his body count grew with every retelling. Yet even Billy knew luck runs dry. Sheriff Pat Garrett, once a drinking companion, took up the badge and made it his mission to hunt him down. On the night of July 14th, 1881, Garrett found his chance. In the darkened room of Pete Maxwell's ranch in Fort Sumner, Garrett ambushed Billy and ended his life with a single shot. The kid was just 21. News of his death spread fast, but so did rumors. Some swore Garrett shot the wrong man. Others claimed Billy lived on under an alias, forever escaping death. Each whisper only strengthened the myth of the boy bandit king, the outlaw who refused to be forgotten. More than a century later, Billy the Kid remains one of the most iconic figures of the Old West. Books, ballads, and Hollywood films have all kept his story alive, painting him alternately as a ruthless killer or a freedom fighter against injustice. The truth likely lies somewhere in between. He was a poor orphan who carved his name into history with 6 bullets and a smile, a man who embodied both the brutality and the freedom of the frontier. In life, he cheated death more times than anyone could count. In legend, Billy the Kid has never died at all. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to this channel for more video like this.